Up by saying Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai, Kohaloyam La Abanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David. Now I'm just going to entitle this one, go into the comment board, because I got a comment left by some guy on the comment board of a maybe like a video I did like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks back, per se. So let's go to the comment board and let's go to the comment board of the video. Now the video was entitled U.S. City to pay reparations to African Americans, Israelites. All right, community says community with tax on marijuana sales. Right, so this video I did a while back, you see, published on December 10th, 2019, right? And so the comment that I had left here, the comment that was left, let me go back up. The comment that was left was this comment right here. As you can see, my brother, my campmate, Howard Shai Zion, Shalom, subscribe to that brother, Howard Shai Zion, Shalom, our camp page, Shalom Israel 777. That's my brother, my campmate. But as you can see, right, this comment that was left right here by this guy called an implication, right? He says this on his comment. He goes, how do you expect to put white people, they're not white, all right? First of all, they're Edomites, all right? So let's correct you on that. Into subjection. How are we going to put them in subjection to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? That's how we're going to put them into subjection, okay? When they have all the power, right? The power comes from the Most High. The Most High put these devils in power. That's how they got the power. Here, matter of fact, let's go to that real quick. Let's go to the scripture. These devils were put in power by the Most High. Job 9:24. Okay, we're going to show you how they was put in power and why they got all the power right now. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right, and we know who he is Esau, Edom. And he covereth the faces of the judges, which is the Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and the Israelites, by putting bywords and proverbs on us, by not calling us by our respective tribes. All right. It says we were discontinued from our heritage, Jeremiah 17:4. And the wicked is who? Esau, Edom. That's why they in the power seat. And then you go to Romans. All right. You can go to Romans. Let me see here. Romans 13:1, it says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. So the Most High put these devils in power. You see, the Most High put these devils in power. It says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. All right? See? Okay, so that's how they were put in power. The Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, was put in power by the Most High. All right, so let's go back to the comment board. Let's go back to that comment. It says, how do you expect to put white people into subjection when they have all the power? Like I just explained, the power was given to them by the Most High, Yahweh. Better numbers. They don't have better numbers. We are the majority of the world. We are the salt of the earth. We are the salt of the earth, which means we give everything flavor, and we are as big as the sand of the sea. Okay, you can't measure that number, man. We're bigger than we outnumber Esau, Edom. All right, we populate way more than these devils. All right, and the rest of the world ready to help them. Hold on, the rest of the world is not ready to help them. Let's go and prove that. All right, let's go and prove that. Okay, so this guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He don't know what the hell's going on in the world. He just some nigga, pretty much. He don't know what's going on. All right, he has not a clue of what's really going on. Okay. All right, so it says this right here. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and Verse 4, I start that says, behold, his soul which is lifted up in him, which is lifted up is not upright in him. Yeah, that's talking about Esau. But the just shall live by faith, talking about the Israelites. The ones, the elect really is the ones who have faith. It says, yeah, also because he transgressed it by wine, right, his philosophies. He's a proud devil, right? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, right? Because he's over in these other nations, countries, right? And stirring up strife, right? Bringing his philosophies, his democracy, and all these other things of that nature to their land. And they pissed about that, man. Why you think this devil got embassies all set up around the four corners of the earth, man? He's all in their lands, and all these other nations are quite frankly sick of this man. They sick of this devil. Okay? It says, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death, right? Everywhere this devil go, he brings death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, right? He want to control all the nations. Okay? And heapeth unto him all people. Okay, it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long into him that layeth himself with thick clay, right? And that's debt, abadya, right? That's debt. This man is in a super amount of debt. Okay, the super amount of debt. All right. You see? Now let's go here real quick. Where I want to go. Obadiah. Right? These devils, all the allies, they're all mad at these devils, man. The allies, they all going against one another. Okay? They're all going against one another. Let me go here. What is it? Obadiah. Oh, and there's only one chapter. All right, here it is right here. Okay, here it is right here. Obadiah 1 and 6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? Right? The things of Esau that are searched out is through the prophets. The Heavenly Father speaking through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai speaking through the prophets. That's how his things are searched out. All his information is being laid out. All his madness and things that he have done is being laid out before your eyes, man. By the men who are on the highways and byways pushing his truth on the four corners of the earth. It says, how are his hidden things sought up? Right. The Most High is uncovering his ass, man. The Most High is bringing them out through the prophets, through the men that are speaking. Now check this out. Verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. These are your allies. These are Esau's allies, man. They're not backing this devil. They want to blow this devil to smithereens, man. You don't see Russia, and that's their own people. They want to blow these devils to smithereens. Korea, all these other nations talk about they want to send missiles over here and blow this mother lover to smithereens, man. But you got some nerve to talk about they backing them, man. You don't know what you're talking about, man. You don't have a clue about what you're talking about. You should stay there and listen. All right, keep your mouth closed. Don't even comment on the comment board because you don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. It says, brought thee even to the border, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, right? The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread, right, make money with them. They get money with Esau. They only in cahoots to get money and sell their products and all the things over here. America don't export anything. They import everything from all the other nations. Okay? It says, and have laid a wound under thee. All right, and there is no understanding in him. Okay, you see? So now let's go back to this comment. Let's go back to the comment board, right? It says, how do you expect to put white people into subjection, so-called white people, we're going to say, the Edomites, all right, when they have all the power? I already explained that. Bigger numbers, they don't have bigger numbers, all right? And the rest of the world ready to help them. The rest of the world is not ready to help them. Okay, that's a lie. Just read that in Obadiah. It says, make sure he meant to say to make sure the system that they are all benefiting from stays in place, right? And it's not going to stay in place. It's already crumbling before their eyes. It's a lie of a system. Okay, and only a lie can only be held up, but for so long. Okay, now when our big brother Yahweh Shai come back. Now, let's get this here. This is why we're patient here, right? Now that's this devil. He has no what you call content on his channel, because he's just he's really a nobody, man. He don't know what's going on, man. Okay, now let's put this up. All right, let's put this up. He said, how are we gonna put them in subjection? Okay, and I put into pray, right? Let's see here. Salakia. Here it is right here. Zephaniah 3:8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me. That's right. We're going to wait upon the Lord. Right now we're fishers. We're fishers of men. Right? And then ultimately we go get those spiritual powers, Lord willing. We're fishers right now. We're fishing out the elect. We're bringing them back to the law, statutes, and commandments, keeping it to the best of their ability, bringing them back to the knowledge and the true heritage that they are of, the stock of the 12 tribes of Israel, brother. You understand that? It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour out them my indignation, even all my furious anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And that's what we're waiting on, man. See what I'm saying? Give me Isaiah. Actually, Salakia, is it? Let me see where it is right here. Yep, Jeremiah 16:16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters. Right, we're going to be turned into hunters. You're going to talk about how we're going to be putting them in subjection. Right, we're going to go take these devils and dig these devils out, man. We're going to go get these devils. They're going to be trying to hide themselves. We're going to bring them up. We're going to go down to their bunkers and all these things. We're going to bring them up. We're going to chain them up and bring them back. All right. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Right? And out of the holes of the rocks. Now give me this right here. Okay? Give me this right here. You see? So this guy don't know what he's talking about, man. He has not a clue about what the hell is going on. He just one of them bird brain Negroes, probably. He's probably a so-called Negro who's just a bird brain who don't know what the hell's going on. But first of all, before I read that, let's go here to Psalms real quick. Let's go to Psalms 2 real quick. Now, this is talking about Yahweh Shai, but ultimately, by default, Yahweh Shai is going to be the first slave master, and that would make us what? Slave masters, right? So check this out. All right. This is Psalms 2:4. It says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. And then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. It says, yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion, Yahweh Shai. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give them thee the heathen for thy inheritance. Esau is a heathen. Okay? And all the rest of the other nations, they're heathens too. And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Right? Meaning we're going to rule the whole earth, the planets and everything. Okay? Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. And with a rod of iron, that's not a nice thing. A rod of iron is not a nice thing. It says, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, and be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Right. And then it's reiterated. This same scripture, pretty much in a sense, is reiterated in the book of Revelation. Now let's go to it. Let's see. This is the... let's see. Let's see if it's the... make sure. Is it the 4th? I think it's the... make sure here real quick. See if it's the second chapter. Yep, second chapter. Revelation 2 and verse we'll start at verse 25. It says, "But that which ye have already hold fast till I come." All right. It says, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end." Right now, the works that we're doing is the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, teaching this truth. "To him will I give power over the nations." Right. And that's what we're going to have, power over the nations. Right. You keep continuing in this truth. It says, "And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father." We're gonna get that, man. All right. Okay. Now give me Isaiah 14 and 1. Okay. Give me Isaiah 14 and 1. This is how we're gonna put them in subjection. Right. Isaiah 14 and 1. We're getting into all the scriptures. Then I'm gonna go to Psalms. Back to Psalms. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel." This is after we, everything go down. We're going to hunt these devils out and set them in their land. And the strangers, right, Israelite foreigners, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. What is a possession? Slave, owner, ruler. I'm going to own slaves. All right. And them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. There you have it. Okay? There you have it. All right? Now, let's go back in Revelation. Let's go back in Revelation 13, 9 and 10. It says, "If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." Now, haven't Esau led us into captivity? He has led us into captivity. All right. He says, "He shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, right? Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Now, give me Psalms. I'm going to get this. This probably might be my last scripture. I can get numerous other scriptures, but this is probably going to be my last scripture because I proved the point. All right. Psalms. Yep, Psalms 149, and I'll start at verse. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 2. It says, "Let Israel rejoice in him that made him, and let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance, and let their sing praises unto him with the timbrel and the harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, and he will beautify the meek with salvation. And let the saints be joyful in glory, and let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai." So that's how we're going to put these devils in subjection, man. All right? We're going to wait till the Lord rise up to the prey. And brothers is going to get those spiritual powers. And we're going to hunt them down. After all the talking is done with, there comes spiritual powers, Lord willing, and hunting down our enemies and putting them into subjection. According to Isaiah, the 14th chapter, the 1st verse. According to Revelation, the 13th chapter, the 9th verse, the 10th verse. Okay? Then according to Psalms 149, right here, as I'm reading to you. Okay? According to Psalms, the 2nd chapter, where the Lord has power over the heathen. According to Revelation, the 2nd chapter, the 27th verse, where we're going to have power over the heathen. All right? That's how we're going to put them in subjection. So there's your answer, dummy. All right, so with that, brothers, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Arakar Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Well, peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David. Shalom, kings. Stay strong. Abad Babal.